Hey, welcome to BGC Live. This is your online platform for all things BGC Boys and Girls Club. I'm Coach O, and this is
Coach Tig.
And we've got 6 minutes of fun and activity for you, so stay tuned.
Okay guys, be sure to get your parents' permission before you participate in any challenge or experiment.
This is Word of the Day with Maria. Our word of the day is pandemic. Pan is all, demos means people. So when we say pandemic, it's pandemos Greek, but it means all people.
Pandemic.
On today's episode, we're breaking down germs and viruses and how to prevent them with Miss Ross, the science boss.
Hey y'all, it's Miss Ross, the science boss. Today we're going to be doing 2 different experiments. They both use a magical ingredient, and the magical ingredient isn't really going to seem that magical. It's just dish soap. So there are 2 words that I want you guys to remember from my lesson today. So the first word is hydrophobic. And if you're a young listener, that might seem like kind of a big word, but I'm going to break it down for you. So the prefix, the beginning of the word, is hydro. And words that start with hydro mean water. Second part of the word is phobic, which is kind of like the word phobia, which means to be scared of something. So we know that hydrophobic means that the substance is scared of water. The second word is surface tension. And water has a really high surface tension. That means that the things inside of water are linked really tightly and close together. Those are called the molecules. So now we're going to start our experiment. So the first one, all you need is black pepper, dish soap, water, and a plate. So you're going to take your water and you're going to pour it in your plate. And then you're going to take your black pepper and pour it in. And you don't really need too much. You just need it to coat your water. Just like that. And then I'm going to take some dish soap and put it on my finger. So my finger that doesn't have the dish soap, when I touch the water, it doesn't really do anything weird. It's just kind of, moving the pepper around a little bit. So now we're going to come up with a hypothesis. And a hypothesis is an educated guess about what's going to happen in the experiment. So I want you to take a moment and come up with a hypothesis. So when I did that, you can see that all the pepper got pushed out to the edge of the dish. So there's 2 things that I want you to learn from my experiment. Pepper is hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means that the substance doesn't like water. So pepper doesn't like water. The second thing is that water has a really high surface tension. So when we put the pepper in and touched it with dish soap, it helped to lower the surface tension of the water. So as the soap mixed with the water, it lowered the surface tension and pushed the pepper out.
Hey, it's Fun Fact Maria. Did you know that the greatest pandemic in history was 102 years ago? But many of us still get the basic facts wrong. This year marks the 102nd anniversary of the great influenza pandemic of 1918. Between 50 and 100 million people are thought to have died, representing as much as 5% of the world's population.
Now we're going to move on to experiment 2. So for experiment 2, you need a dish soap, whole milk, you need Q-tips, and if you have watercolor paper, you can use it. Otherwise, you can use construction paper. First, we're going to start by pouring the milk into the dish. And you don't really need too much milk, just have it coat the surface. We don't want to waste milk. Now you're going to take your food coloring and you're going to put some drops in the center. And you can use different colors too if you have them. Now I'm going to start by coating my Q-tip and dish soap. So now we're going to make a hypothesis like we did last time. So based on your prior knowledge from the experiment that we just did, what do you think is going to happen when I put this dish soap in the milk with the food coloring? So take a second and think about it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and dip. And you can see that it explodes outwards. And before it gets too mixed, you're gonna take your paper and you're gonna dip it in the milk. Make some really pretty watercolor paper. So a good idea is that you could take your pretty paper that you made from our experiment and make someone a card in your house. So now let's talk about the signs. Milk is made up of two things mostly. It's made up of fat and it's made up of water. And so the fat is hydrophobic, which means it doesn't really like the water. So the fat's not totally dissolved inside of the milk. And so when you use dish soap and touch it, it breaks down the surface tension and reduces the surface tension of the milk. And so it makes the fat inside of the milk mix up and it pushes all the colors outward. And it looks really cool while you're doing it. It's kind of like milk fireworks. It's really pretty and it keeps going too. If you followed along and did the experiment, or if you made any paper, you can post it on social media. We have Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and tag us on those so that we can see what you did. So I'll see y'all next time.
Okay, so it's been fun, right? We had Miss Ross, the science boss, fun facts. So what did we learn today, Ted?
So today we learned hydrophobic, we learned about surface tension, and we also learned about
Pandemic.
and a little bit of its history. So be sure to tag us in your TikTok at #BGC.
Hey guys, we've had fun with you. It's only been 6 minutes, but we've had a wonderful time. So catch us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow.